Okay, let's see what happens here. I'm going to turn this damn thing on. Now, I have the lights off for the sole purpose of just focusing on the game itself. I'm going to do a sharpness check here. Let's see if I can rest this on something. Or if I can just move books around. This is what I do when I don't have a capture card and I'm just doing the best I can. Okay. I went through all these Star Wars games. Most of these were okay. But honestly, I felt that the Elite Squadron Battlefront was the best one. And maybe the Force Unleashed. But that's not why I called. Let's find it. Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Now, my nostalgia goes all the way back to 1988. I never bought the first Castlevania. My cousin did. I never got to like level 6 with Dracula at the end. That was never going to happen. But I did buy Simon's Quest, which I'll probably do a video later on if you want. So that was fun. But this game, I never bought a PlayStation 1, so I ended up just, what did I end up buying? Let's see if we can actually get this back in focus. I am hoping we can get it in focus. I'm hoping, let me readjust my camera. Are we in focus? I do not think we are. Let me see. Let me see what's happening here. Okay, here we go. It's going to be a little, the quality's going to be a little off. Checking the memory card. Well, there's got to be one in here. Damon. Yes, that's my popular username for all Castlevania games. Loading memory card. Now let's see. I didn't get very far. I got far enough to get somewhere. But not far enough. I do think I'm using the control stick and not the analog stick, or control pad. Now, as far as these types of games go, I'm more familiar with the Game Boy Advance and Nintendo DS stuff, not the PlayStation. So, you know, I never bought a PlayStation. This is, I mean, the PlayStation Vita is my only PlayStation system, ever. Oh, that's right, he can't do double jump. What the Do I want the axe? I think I do. So I bought Simon's Quest. I did get Dracula's Curse. And I think I got Super Castlevania. Never got Rondo of Blood. So the next Castlevania games I got was for the Nintendo 64, which I didn't get very far. I always hated that I had to end up turning into a vampire in the Castlevania 64. It was such a pain in the ass. I think your energy went down. I got as far as the four what is it, the 4 dungeons, the 4 cages. You know, where you jump from cage to cage and you fight 4 monsters? That's as far as I get. Let me see. Okay. Okay, that's where I'm at. See, what I have to do is, like I do in all the Nintendo DS and Game Boy Advance games, is remember my training from those. Oh, shit. Oh, bastard. They just keep throwing boomerangs. Oh, fuck right off. Okay. I used to miss when Simon from Simon's Quest would throw holy water or disintegrate certain blocks, but that's not how this game works. So, I mean, if you played the DS games and Game Boy Advance games, you could play this one. If you played this one, you could play the DS and Game Boy Advance games. But there's different mechanics on the DS than there would be in this one. Fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, we'll do a couple of more of these. Yeah, no shit. It's not the same without Koji-san doing these Castlevania games, and I dare not purchase Lords of Shadow Mirror of Fate or Lords of Shadow period. Because I could have bought that for the Xbox 360 or Nintendo 3DS if I wanted to. I said, fuck that shit. I will not do it. Because it's not Castlevania without Koji Igarashi doing the damn work. I tend to get Koji and Kojima mixed up when we're talking about Metal Gear and Castlevania because there were two men who just forgotten to time. Konami are bastards. The only Castlevania game that was recent was the pachinko machine with the titties and all that stuff, which is not the game people want. People want Castlevania that they remember. They want this. They want the 2D running around all over the place in a giant map. A map that in 2D form could rival the Hyrule Field in Breath of the Wild. It was just that big of a place. Because you didn't care too much about the ending. You didn't care too much about the final boss or the ending to the game. You just wanted to get lost in this giant castle. That's what it was really about. So I proudly have, I don't have Dracula Rondo of Blood or Dracula X as known as Super Nintendo. I just have these, I have this one, the 3 Game Boy Advance games, and the 3 DS games. And I have Simon's Quests as well. And Simon's Quest was an introduction to this kind of stuff. Actually, I will say Goonies 2 was an introduction to this kind of stuff. Goonies 2, not really a sequel to the original Goonies, you know, the movie, was sort of like Konami's way of saying, here is this endless map. They did have an endless map, I think, in the arcade Japanese version of it, but whatever, it's not. It wasn't until we got to Simon's Quest. Oh shit, this guy. Let me see if I can use my axe. I like the axe. When you get to the DS games, you get like, yeah, the DS games are not as cool as this one, as far as tech, graphics and sound, but you have more mechanics, you have more things. So you have to watch for this number up here, the number on the top left of the screen, just to pay attention to the health. Oh, motherfucker. And I died again. It's just tough. It's tough to really, you know, I'm trying to keep track of what I'm doing here. My Castlevania skills are shit in this particular version. I probably get a lot of thumbs down because like, oh, come on, it's the big cock, it's the Jesus cock of Castlevania games, and you can only do better in DS games? Well, yes, that's just the way it is, man. I mean, if somebody did really well in Zelda 2 Adventure of Link but sucked completely in the first game, what can you say? You know, they're just not that skilled. To me, the first Castlevania game was absolute jack shit. I hate that stupid table. Fuck off. I just don't like stupid things that make the level difficult that doesn't need to make it difficult. I mean, people who have no real experience in games make things up like, let's make the controls bad. Let's put too many enemies on the screen because we can't think of a clever way to make the game difficult without pissing off the player doing it. And all I want to do is get to the level, but I want to make sure that you know, you gotta have fun doing this stuff, but you don't want it to be balls difficult for no real reason. Let me see. Oh, I keep pressing the motherfucking... Alright. Let's see what we're gonna do here. I have to remember where the camera is. Fuck! If I can get past this bastard. He's got his sword. I prefer a long sword, not a dagger. Fuck my nose. I cooked my own dinner tonight. I cook once a month. So tonight was a vegetarian dish. I'm not really vegetarian. I just randomly picked it. There we go. I got this guy down. So, I think it was manicotti shells with ricotta cheese, mozzarella cheese, cream cheese, frozen spinach, tomatoes. I used lasagna noodles because I couldn't get the manicotti shells I wanted. Let's see if we can find a save point. Let's see. Yeah, let's keep going. I don't know what's here. Oh, fuck these. I love the sounds and effects. This is the most technologically cool Castlevania, but it's one of the most difficult ones. Let's see. See, when you have the DS, you can see the map and the action at the same time, whereas obviously, because the PlayStation, the PSP and Vita, and, you know, you have one screen. Oh, he does fire. Oh, and he shoots fire. Oh, shit! Are you fucking kidding? Maybe I should have slid underneath him. That's if I had the ability to slide underneath him. Alright, enough of this shit. Enough of this. Rage quit that one. Let's see. Now we're going to play, I think, this one. It's going to be, I think it's going to be Portrait of Ruin. And then we'll probably do Dawn of Sorrow. See if we can or can't get this to work. There's some 3D effects going on there. This is 3D. This is what 3D looks like in a 2D form. It's disorienting. Alright. Let's see if I can find the game really quick. I'm hoping I can find it. I have to look through my containers here. Yeah, it's not a bad game. I just can't really enjoy it as much as I'd like to. It's not really just... Here we go. This. There it is. We'll just get this going. I may have to adjust the height of the books here. Where the fuck is it? Now, let's see what we're going to do here as far as this goes. 1 minute. I was afraid that was going to happen. Everyone still here? Yep, I had to drop the motherfucking phone. Alright, let's see if we can... Yeah, I didn't want you to see my ugly face. Let's see if we can get it. Oh, that's too far out. Bastard's ass. How can we get this to work? Okay. Alright, let's see how this goes. I don't look good anyway right now. If I, you know, when I'm good, damn good and ready, I'll do it. Alright, let's get this started. Game start. Select the fucking data. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we have the top screen as the map, and we have the bottom screen. Okay. Let's see if we can stand this up. I like the idea that you have two characters at once going through the map. Yeah, that's not going to work. That's good music. It's not as fancy as Symphony. Punch. Let's see if we can get this going. So, I will be looking at this map. You don't need to worry about it. But from here, I covered most of this stuff, most of these things. There's a final boss battle, but damn if I can get past it. There's a couple of things here. There's this top room here and this next one over here. So it's this section that I have to finish off right. What I'm going to do is try to explore both places. So that's what's going to end up happening here. Let me do a little bit of that, and let me see, because I got an ending where... Oh, Jesus, this bastard. Oh, what's that? Oh, you know what? Let's go, let's just do it quickly. Because we're otherwise just going to go through the whole damn castle. Da-da-da. Yeah, so it's a guy and his girlfriend or mistress. I don't know who the hell this is. So now what we're going to do... I forget that this stupid button is stuck here. Let's see. I can step on her head and get up there. Now that's the boss battle, I do think. Oh, fuck! Let me see here. Now, they run into this thing. You can unpurify your attacks. No, they have a conversation about this shit. But see, in here, there are these two sisters. Now, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure this is the false ending. Like, this is not where I'm meant to do. I meant to do a little bit more. Unfortunately, I don't know what that more is. So I think what I'll end up doing is completing these small side missions that I don't really want to do, but whatever. So these have, like, of course, the entrance, great stairway, buried chamber. We want to go to entrance. Let's do that. Let's see what we're supposed to do here. What would you like to do? I'm back. Studying. Ready to study. Perform the spinning art in front of me 3 times in a row. Let me see if I can do it. Fuck.
You're back.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Oh, shit. I can't figure out what I'm supposed to really do here. Let me take a look at his controls. These are relics. Skill, acrobat. Perform a spinning invasion move. Right, down, left, right, Y. Let's see if I did anything.
You're back.
X, Y. Down.
You're back.
Oh.
You're back.
Now, let's see what else we got here. What will it be today? If I'll teach you a spell. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. Collect 5 cards. I'll teach you a spell. Come back wearing 3 nun items. Let's see if I can do... Let's see, equip. What does she have here? Open veil. Nuns have it. You don't have that. Nope. Nope. Witch's hat. She has a nun's habit on. Nope. I do think we were wearing the open veil. I can't get the right button to work for shit. Let's see. Let's just piss around for 10 minutes or so, and then we'll play one more Castlevania game. No more, no blue, we'll just mess around here. Should I go on one of those? Zombies. Yeah, it's a large place. That's what I like about the Castlevania games. You know, people talk about Metroidvania and shit, but, you know, it's like Castlevania perfected what Metroid could not. It just was better that way. I can't get up there. There's no way that's going to happen. Would it make a difference if I could get up there? I don't know. It's the only place. You see that dark purple square up there? I can't get up there. I mean, just, you know, not at all. Not going to happen. This is the beginning of the castle itself, the outside. Oh, you piece of shit. I like the different creatures you could just run into, and they were all great. I mean, you cared about every single zombie, bat, invisible man, soldier, knight, warlock, flying gargoyles, every single thing in Castlevania you cared about them. It was almost, they're almost as recognizable as like the Zelda monsters and the Goombas and Koopa Troopas from Mario. Let's see what we're gonna do here. I think I'll just travel a little bit here. Just go to like the majority of these places. See, I don't think that getting the true ending is done by doing all these little missions. I think there's something more, but I don't know what that more is. Damned if I'm going to find out. What the? Okay, there we go. The last one of these, of course, I think was Order of Ecclesia. And that one had a woman with a sword. So there was no whip. There was no Belmont. That one's okay, but it really didn't capture me as much as this one and Dawn of Sorrow. But I played Symphony of the Night just for some of you who think, when they think of Castlevania, they think of Symphony. I like the voice work too. Brilliant voice work. Da, 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 da. I mean, the music is memorable too. I mean, what was wrong with the music? Absolutely nothing, because it's priceless. So the goal has to end in 777. I'm not really worried about that right now. Do, do, do. I got through most of these bosses, but I mean, you get to an ending and it doesn't look right. So I don't know what it is. You know, usually when I see a true ending, it has credits, it has all kinds of things. They just talk amongst each other and then we see the game over screen. So I'm not sure what it is I need to be doing. Oh. I could be wrong, but I hear a Japanese voice for the for the male. And of course, when you hear Jonathan and Charlotte, they're American voice actors. And I think for Charlotte, she's all like American. But the only Japanese you hear is in the grunts and stuff for John, I guess. Oh, I know what to do here. Let me see here.
Charlotte.
Let me see. Relax. Use item. No. Equip. What does she have? This right button doesn't work. Okay, let me see what we're gonna do here. Toad morph. Yep, she can get right through. And of course, Jonathan magically appears. I know how to do that. I like how the music can just go out quietly. Takes like 20,000 hits to get rid of some of these monsters. Oh shit, we can't get off. We have to go that way. Yeah, she blows you a kiss and stuff. She drains your energy. All kinds of interesting things here. Fantastic voice acting. I mean, look at those effects. Look at those magical effects there. The smoke and the mirrors. I mean, you just didn't care if it didn't have, you know, 4K 3D graphics and, you know, motion capture or anything like that. You just cared that it was good. Sometimes you'd just rather play a board game of Monopoly than try to figure out Far Cry 5. Oh, I can't get that damn thing. How does one get that? Let's see. No, I don't know how to get it. The never-ending elevator. Alright, let's get out of this. You know what this is about. Every time you see a clockwork, what do you see? You always see these bastards. They try to get you every time. We've been here. We've been through all this stuff before. I think what I'm going to do is call this one quits. Yep, that's about right. Yeah. I don't know how to get the right ending. I know how to take on the two witches, but it's just not going to really matter. And let's see what we're going to do here. We have, I'll do one more game. Let's see what we got here. Here's the third and final game for the night. And here it is. What is that? What could that be? It's Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow. But you can barely see it. But that's what it is. Anyway, you'll have to take my word for it. Let's see what happens. Got the top screen up here. And I like the create your own levels. I did a couple of these videos and posted them up. Select data. Cursed clock tower. I spent as much time. Now where am I at? Where did I go the last time? Methinks. Okay, let me see here. Let's take a look at a map. So I'm here now, right? Now it's hard to see my pointer. Here's my pointer, right? So I'm right here. I think I was here and trying to explore these two places. So I just have to go back to this blue room, go back here, and then go start exploring here. And that's what we're gonna do. Hopefully successfully, but whatever that means. Oh, fuck. Fuck! 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 Fuck off! Okay. Why can't I just go the fuck? Am I in the right place? Did I go to the right place or did I fuck it up? Where did I go? Either this is the wrong place or this is the right place. We'll find out right now. Probably just gonna do this for an hour since nobody's responding and no one's here. As you get more powerful, you know, for those who don't know a Castlevania game, you get the shittiest weapons ever, and as time goes on, you have more. Oh, it's great. And I don't know how to bust this thing open. I wish I knew how. There's another way to get it open. Obviously, what I have to do is hit the switch and this stuff opens, but how would I get to the other side? How would the chicken cross the road to get to the other side? I like this music. Just reminds me of like 90s classic stereo CD music. Now that was a different time, the 90s. When the internet was not even something to be mentioned. People, you know, high school girls were on their fucking, like, they weren't on their phones. They were on a payphone. So you had a bunch of girls stand in line to take the payphone to talk to their stupid ass boyfriends who were probably cheating on them anyway. Pointless shit. High school was pointless, to be honest. You got these kids skipping school. They say it's about preventing doing gun control, but it's 420. We know what's going on. We're not stupid. You know, there's always a phrase, never bullshit a bullshitter. Because these kids were skipping school last month, right? And so they're skipping school this time for what? I mean, what are they skipping school for? You know, if the next generation of kids skip school for the anniversary of Columbine, they're Columbine high school students, I get that. And even then I would say just stick to social media and don't skip school. Don't march out. But anybody else, it's like bullshit. Because you're just skipping school. You're not fooling us. You gotta stay in school. By staying in school and doing what you're supposed to do, you know, your life will be that much better. Yeah, you can break the rules every now and then, but it's just that they broke the rules yesterday out of pure defiance. Like, oh, we're here to do this, we're here to do that. They just didn't care. I believe some kids are genuine. They've seen gun violence and they do want to make a statement. But you know you're all skipping school on 420. You know it. Everybody knows it. It's not just marijuana day. Because marijuana is now legal. So there's no excuse to say, oh, this is a cool day because it's 420. Maybe this is where I'm supposed to go. You see that? That's probably where I need to be going. Well, we'll see what happens right now. Let's go. Let's go there. So, I mean, you know, what? Oh, yeah, here we go. This is a new place. This is Subterranean Hell. I'm just going to see how far I can go, and then that'll be the end for me. A trilogy of bullshit. Let me see what's down here. Oh, shit. The Merman, one of my favorite nemesis. Hate that guy. Jumps out of the water for no real reason. Okay, let me see what that does. Use item. I like to see what these do. What do you think? Should I use it? Should I use the mushroom? Let's see what happens if I use it. Oh, look at that. That's not bad. I end up pressing B sometimes because B is what you use to jump, right? And then you're using Y to hit. So B to jump and Y to hit, and I just subconsciously... And I'm using, oh yeah, I'm using the Joker cards. Now with this one, let me see if I can show you. You have two different versions of Soma Cruz. Now Soma Cruz was in Aria of Sorrow for the Game Boy Advance. But he was also in this one. I'm hoping somewhere in here is a fucking save room. If we can find that save room, fantastic. If I don't, I'm fucked. Let's check this way. I don't like dealing with Medusas. Oh, here we go. Data has been saved. Let's see. This castle seems even bigger than the one in Portrait of Ruin. We'll hold on to that mushroom. Oh, I like the lighting here. I like the cascade makes the lighting. Yeah. I think there are different ways to express anti-gun, violence. What I think Joe Rogan was saying was that we have to keep an eye on people's mental health. You got somebody with screwy mental health, and then they're buying, you know, they never commit a crime, right? Oh, shit. Okay. I asked for that. We can do this again. Not a problem. It's a good thing we saved. We'll do a little bit more. About 15 minutes, and then I'm going to call it quits. I do not have the patience. Yeah, game start. Why not? Okay, what are we doing here? I hate these fucking Medusas. I'm guessing like Soma gets an ability that he can step on the spikes. Now I do think that this was oh shit. In let's see. In Aria of Sorrow, there was a piano room, and I don't understand the significance. Oh fuck, what the fuck is that? Well, this could be worse. It could be Sonic Lost World for the 3DS. These goons somehow remind me of the giant blue Kremlings from Diddy's Conquest. You remember that one. Yeah. I usually have the patience for these Castlevania games. Except for maybe Symphony of the Night. And probably Order of Ecclesia. Now that's a bastard of a game to get through. Got the mermen. And of course. And there's a new section you can see by that door. Let's make sure we're in focus. I think we're getting blurry again. He thinks we're blurry. Okay. Sometimes I have to be sure what I'm doing. There we go. When your weapon is bullshit, rely on your secondary weapon. And let's go through here. Let's see what's in here. Holy shit! What just happened? What the flying fuck happened here? Oh, does anybody know what this does? Can I undo it? Let me see, let's try that again. Wow, I have no fucking clue. I have no clue, man. So yeah, you can't get through anything. It would seem that there's a cannon, and the cannon launched a ball that hit the clock beam. But if that were true, wouldn't it just simply knock it? Now, I think there's some sort of an ability that lets you speed up time or control time. I remember going into one of the rooms in Castlevania, and there was like a rabbit from like the Alice in Wonderland, and the rabbit would take out a stopwatch and send you back to some other room. Now, if anybody knows exactly what you're supposed to do in that situation, please give me a heads up. Or if you don't give a shit, you don't have to give a shit. Yeah. Save it. We'll do about 10 more minutes worth of this nonsense. It's a good game, but it's a lot of nonsense, isn't it? Oh, fuck. I'm not gonna fuck with you. See, this game's you just know. I didn't expect that at all. But that's part of the magic of Castlevania games. You don't know what to expect. With Metroid, Super Metroid, the Samus Returns, you know what to get out of that. You know what it's about. But this, sometimes you don't know what's going on. Konami works its magic when they want to. When they want to be stupid, they just want to make you pachinko games. Oh, this guy. Hold on. God damn it. Oh, this bastard. Yeah. I don't think I got very far. I play it best when I play offline, but then nobody would see it, right? The tree falls in the forest. I have some people on Twitter who are from the UK, so by that definition, it's morning. It's early morning, actually. It's probably about, maybe about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning. God, there's a way to get up there, but damned if I know how to do that. Fuck. That doesn't take me anywhere, obviously. Yeah, I'm not sure who my favorite is. I mean, I like Simon Belmont. When I think of my favorite Castlevania heroes, I think of Simon. I can't think of anybody else. Maybe Alucard, but even then, I don't know much about him to say, you know. I haven't watched the animated series on Netflix. I heard it's supposed to be really good. I mean, the closest they've come to a Castlevania live action was Van Helsing starring Hugh Jackman. Doesn't work very well. I mean, sometimes the best Castlevania games are the ones that aren't, movies, are the ones that aren't Castlevania movies. They're just something else that looks like Castlevania. You could have a movie that doesn't have the name Castlevania in it, and it behaves and acts and walks and talks like Castlevania live action, and it's a very like embodiment of Castlevania. And then you could have a movie, a Hollywood movie with the name Castlevania, but it's absolute shit, absolute dog shit. Okay, let's see what's up here. Let's see what's up here. Motherfucking shit! You better let me up there. I'm not playing. What is that? Oh, shit. I think I've seen this guy before. Watch me get him. Wow. What kind of enemies are these? Oh. That's about it for me. That's all I wrote. And that's about it. So I'm going to say my goodbyes. And that's about it. Yeah, that's good. This was Castlevania night. It wasn't such a bad night. And we'll part with some images of Sonic. I'll probably play a bit of Star Wars Battlefront Elite Squadron for the PSP. If you're nice enough, I might put it up on Sunday night. We'll see what happens if there is a Sunday night. Alright. Have a nice night. Have a nice morning. Whatever the fuck time it is. Adios. Or whatever the fuck I mean by that.